morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend and is ready for another amazing week in the market. We have a lot of interesting things going on this week, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have the FOMC minutes on Wednesday, but most importantly, we're going to have Powell's speech, his Jackson Hole speech on Friday, which I gave you guys a little bit of a hint about kind of what I'm expecting or what is a possibility of what's going to happen at this Jackson Hole speech. I give you guys a hint. The hint is 2022 Jackson Hole. But today's market recap video is going to have a lot to do with that. So again, you guys know the deal. The daily market recap videos are coming back. We did our 2 last week. We're going to keep that going this week. We have a lot of stuff going on before the release of the Discord coming up in 2 weeks, week and a half is about when we're going to be getting this out to you guys. I'm super excited. I know you guys are too. But yeah, you guys have like a couple weeks left for that 20% off deal to make sure you don't have to pay. But team, it is that time of day again. Make sure you guys are saying good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, I'd love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the stream, which I think there's going to be a decent amount of you guys coming in off of those Instagram and TikTok videos, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys into the group over here. You guys have found the right place, man. You guys probably have been out in social media looking at all these honestly morons, people with the IQ of an ant, trying to teach you about markets when really all they're doing is looking at patterns that don't work. I'm happy you guys are here. You guys are going to learn a whole lot. Let me know, those of you guys that are new. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Helps out a whole lot, spreading these streams out to some new people here. Gets this information out because, again, you always have to understand the big picture of the market if you want to have long-term success. You can't just put your little cookie cutter nonsense thing on the chart and expect to have success over time. You have to understand the big macro picture, where to look in order to make yourselves money, because information, guys, is the edge. But again, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. We've got a couple of interesting things to talk about this morning. Just in terms of potential trade setups. It is a Monday, so we're going to be doing a lot of ticker hunting here, seeing what we can set up for this week. Probably not going to do anything crazy in terms of the swings until we get through Jackson Hole on Friday, just because everything's going to be moving around like crazy, I think, because of Jackson Hole, and especially with the overall thesis that we've been operating under with these rate cut expectations. You can kind of see it in yields this morning again, starting to heat back up, which not a big fan of, but that is also giving me a little bit more. It's making me lean a little bit more towards my thesis of Powell comes out more so like the 2022 speech that he gave. That was not great for markets, but we'll explain that in that YouTube video today. But team, let's see who we've got in here. We've got Kookie, we've got Daily Taylor, A-Rock, Dr. Bob, Todd, A-Rec, Eddie, Cassandra, Rogue, BTD, Daily Taylor, Tor, Dr. Bob, Alfie, David, Marco, Hyper One. Good morning, everybody. How do we sign up for the Discord messages? Discord is not released yet. But the deal that's going on right now is all of you guys that have taken advantage of all the courses are going to get the Discord for free. You're not going to have to pay monthly for it. I'm giving you guys that one last chance to get 20% off. That link's at the top of the live chat there, but we'll probably talk about that a little bit more later in the stream. Now, the only thing that I really have this morning is the silver from last week. But yeah, Hyper One, you guys will see, or I think that's your name. Yeah. You guys will have the link once it's out. I'll be emailing it to everybody. It'll be out on Instagram. We'll be talking about it on YouTube, Twitter. You guys will see it once it's ready for everybody else to be able to hop in. So, team, good morning. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. It's a Monday. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. I was traveling again, which is rare for me. I usually don't do a whole lot of traveling, but I should. I should do a lot more. I just decide to not, and but yeah, only thing that I really have from last week is the silver. Zim is actually up pretty significantly after their earnings here. So that could be one that we look for the post-earning strategy on. The option chain is probably going to be terrible. We'll see. If it is bad, I'm not going to really go for it, just because like it's just not going to make sense to go in with these wide spreads on something like a Zim. We've traded this thing in the past very successfully, but if it's not going to give us what we need, it's not going to give us what we need. Qualcomm's one that I'm really looking at this week. If this thing can flatline a little bit, we could have to kind of make that decision later in the week if we want to take this thing going into Jackson Hole. If we do, I'll probably hedge it just to have some protection if things go the other way. SYY, yeah, that could be, I think that's like Cisco, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, SYY looks interesting. Oh, UPST. Hold on. Yeah, this was the what was this? Was UPST 4 or 500%? I'm not sure. Thank you. I'm excited for it. Hyper One. I know everybody's excited for it. It's gonna be awesome. PayPal Weekly. I'd be interested in. Yeah. Daily Taylor on UPST. I'd want to give this thing a little bit more time, especially let the 10 catch up to it on the daily. Just let it consolidate a little bit more. Give us that better A plus setup there. But let's see PNR, and then we'll look at the PayPal. This one I like a little bit more. Still want a little bit more consolidation there. You were surprised they weren't on the list? I mean, I kept the list a little short this week just because I don't think so, Tor, on this one. Nah, that's already moving. That's the issue with that one. What about Jackson? That's Friday. I mean, in the video today, we'll talk a lot about Jackson Hole. We got to get you guys prepared for that. Make sure that everybody knows what to expect going into the end of the week because it's big. Especially with our thesis that we've been talking about with rate cut expectations, how it relates to the yen in the further unwinding of the carry trade. And I've seen this, guys. I've seen it a lot. I look at a lot of different things, a lot of different points of views. A lot of people are still saying that the carry trade unwind is done. It's not, man. You can't have a 10-year long trillions of dollar carry trade that gets unwound in like 4 days. It's not happening. So those messages that were coming out of JP Morgan, to me, nonsense. Doesn't make any sense. So we do have that risk still on the table. If the Fed were to cut aggressively right now, dollar weakens, yen goes up, further unwinds the carry trade. Is that happening right now? No. I mean, USD JPY, I think, is actually moving down, or it should with what the dollar's doing this morning. We'll see what it's actually doing. Yeah, that's not good. Looking at this right here, I don't like that. Yeah, Coke has looked good, but again, Coke's not a fast mover. So it has started to make the move. I did see this coming up on the daily on Friday. It's probably not going to be for me, but again, that's why it was on the watch list last week, that this thing could easily give us that setup there. It did. If you guys are in it, great. It's just not going to be something that I'm going to be all that excited for. We absolutely nailed Nike last week. That was like the nice little 300%er. Week before that, UPST over 400%. Week before that, I think was 3M 500%, and then the IBM 250%. So we're gonna keep cruising along, team. Just taking what the market gives us. Less trades, more profits, man. Just and IP on the weekly. I can take a look at that, Alfie. IP. Let's see. Let's see. And again, everybody. Oh, we got some slackers on the like button this morning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's this? SEC charging Carl icon. That's interesting. Failing to disclose pledges of company securities as collateral. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Starbucks maybe actually might get the setup there. Alfie, I don't hate that one. I mean, this is the weekly, so this is going to look like a rocket. But yeah, again, with these, when they gap up like that, you're going to want to give these time to let the 10 catch up. Very similar to what we were looking at. Hold on, that's the wrong one. On 3M here. Some of you guys were interested up in here. Again, we got to let the 10 catch up, see what's going to happen. 3M could actually set up in here and give us a nice little setup there. Hood, let's take a look at Hood. Hood could be an interesting one. It's kind of gone straight up so far. We need that one to kind of calm down a little. Netflix was another one that we were interested in. It just rocketed like just right in our faces. There was nothing really we could do with that. Silver, I'm still very interested in. AMD news. I didn't see the news, but I saw it's up nicely in the pre-market. I'm gonna make a bunch of money on that today. Or no, I'm not. What happened here? I thought it was up a lot more. AMD was up in the 150s before open at some point. Let's look. I know they closed an acquisition at some point. What's the news on AMD? Another acquisition? Wow, AMD has agreed to acquire ZT Systems for almost $5 billion. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. All right, AMD, let's see what you got here with these acquisitions. See what those are going to do. Still like DraftKings? Yeah, I do still like DraftKings. DraftKings is, again, I talked about that a little earlier. It's going to need a little more time for me. Like, if we can get 1 or 2 more days of consolidation here, maybe Wednesday, I'd be a little bit more interested in this. If it flatlines today, I could potentially be interested tomorrow. But again, I wouldn't go too crazy on it just because we have Jackson Hole and it's not a perfect A+ setup. I do really like silver. Gold came down a decent amount in the overnight session. I mean, that's fine. We were looking at this gold trade Thursday into Friday. If you guys saw it on that new Twitter account, that last tweet that I made for you guys, I mean, I was interested in gold and silver. Gold kind of just gapped and ran too aggressively for us, but silver still has some decent upside here. So still have a little time on them. I think they closed up like 40 something percent. Those are good. But yeah, gold's coming down. I'm not really interested in doing anything on gold. It gapped. It did its thing on Friday. It's kind of coming down. Gonna see what it's gonna do today. I like silver more than gold right now. Copper could actually be an interesting one. I just want to see how it looks. Yeah, copper looks interesting. Ooh, that could be nasty. Yeah, and welcome to all the new people coming into the streams. Let's see. Alfie's got more here for us. Oscar. Healthcare company. Yeah, I like it. That's not bad. PSN, I think, is gapping, isn't it? No. Maybe I saw something else. But yeah, I do like this one. BWXT. And then, yeah, as we get closer to September, too, or November, sorry, we're going to be talking a lot about those election trades, too, in those market recap videos. I like this one here. UMC. Yeah, gotta let the 10 catch up on that one. ADI, we've been taking a look at. The premiums on that thing, though, like, wait. Was it ADI? Was it ADI? No, it was something else, I think. ADP was the one that we were looking at. That's what it was. But yeah, ADI doesn't look bad. I mean, we could look at ADP, but... And then IBM's another one that's still flatlining. Those premiums were, like, after Thursday, Friday, it was just... I mean, I made money on the trade, but it was just very, very, very small. It didn't really matter. Let's see what else we got. RCI. Alfie coming in with the tickers. I love it. Alfie's back. All right, let's see. NWS. That would probably be my favorite one that I've seen. That would definitely be a shares trade. The chain on all these Alfie are going to be terrible, but I know that you trade shares, so it's fine. I mean, it's not going to matter. DVA. Nah, don't like that one. Juniper could be interesting. It's getting there. Juniper's definitely getting there. HRL. Let's take a look at some of these. I like that one, actually. I like that. That's an interesting one. ACAM. Yeah, I like that one. That one's good. If the 10 can catch up on this thing, I'd be very interested in this. And then CF. I like that one too. A lot of good ones here, Alfie, this morning. I mean, I'm really just going to see how this silver trade goes. It's looking really good in the pre-market here so far, so we'll see what happens there. Market turning up a little bit. I don't think we have any crazy data today. The only two big things that we're looking at, which are huge, are going to be the FOMC. Well, the minutes aren't really that big. We already know what happened. Jobs report, existing home sales, and then Friday's the really big day with Jackson Hole. So we're going to be streaming that. I think people are in for a little, like, that's the thing. Like, people just don't understand the market right now. And all these people, and I know we're going to have a lot of people coming in and saying, oh, look at all these Forex pairs. Look at this, look at that. Nobody knows the actual reasons why things are moving the way that they are. But that's the way that you guys have long-term success. If you guys are new to the stream, you guys have finally found the right place. If you guys pay attention for long enough around here, and everybody in the live chat will, Zim is going, will attest to this. You guys are going to be in such a better position when you view the market, and your trades are going to be so much more higher quality than they ever were. Like, see, everybody's talking about XAU, USD. No, gold's doing nothing right now. With silver's in a much, much, much better position. If gold and silver are going to go, I'm going to tell you. Like, gold is fine. It's moved. I gave you guys that one on Friday, but silver looked better, so we went with that one. We've traded a boatload of gold and silver, but here's the thing. Most people are going to be like, and I feel like everybody that's saying like gold in the live chat right now is like, I just want to take a quick day trade on it. And this is going to be a good thing for all the new people coming into the stream too. I'm going to let you guys all focus on swing trading way more than you ever will on day trading. Like, you guys will see me on TikTok and Instagram taking the day trades, but like, I don't like, all right, think about it like this. If information is actually the edge in the market, which it is, there's no way to use then information on a really short time frame because you're not fast enough to do it. So, I mean, again, my day trading strategy that I teach you guys in the courses and everything has like 20 winning months in a row. It's set up so that a kindergartner can do it. It's the easiest thing in the world. But You want to make sure you're going to learn more things. You're going to basically, like, everybody likes to say that they trade like the banks or whatever in the institutions. All that ICT nonsense that people are saying, that's not trading like the banks. Nobody does that. Zero people do that. Understanding why markets actually move and the information behind why they are. And that's like the great example of that was TBT and yields. That most recent trade that we took. Silver and gold are kind of following into that as well. But if you want to be a real trader and actually take the time and make sure you're setting yourself to have long-term success, this is the way that you have to look at things. And if you don't agree with that, have fun losing money. Let's see. Alpha, you got a couple tickers there that I do want to take a look at. DPZ. Domino's is interesting here. That could be interesting. A lot of these like food and restaurant companies do look good. Spotify, that could be an interesting, that I like actually. Spotify's an interesting one. It's a little wonky, but I do like it. And then FSLR, First Solar, Solar coming back. Ooh, yep. Yep. I mean, we've had some great trades on silver, or sorry, not silver. Solar this year. Yeah, Enphase looks like it's coming back too. FSLR, I do like. I like this one a lot, actually. We're going to keep a really, really high watch on First Solar here. And again, like, everybody knows what they should and should not do in the market. It's just up to you to take advantage of what actually works and what doesn't. And it's funny, like, I post videos, I posted that video showing you guys like a nasty earning strategy for like 500% gains. 3,000 views. I do one day trading video. It gets like 250,000 views on Instagram. I'm like, all right, you guys like those better. We'll do those. Micro strategy on the daily. That could be interesting. We also got to keep a lookout for Bitcoin, especially that monthly time. Micro strategy, absolutely not. Mara, I still want it to come down into the launch zone. Get it down in here. Bitcoin monthly, we got to see if that's still holding. Oops, that's not the one. Let's see. Daily's not looking great. Monthly, let's see how this looks still. It's looking all right still. The Southern and ECL, I saw those. Those do both look interesting. Like SO is one that has my attention. It's just so flat, man. I mean, that's kind of perfect, though. Like, that is kind of perfect. Anything for ankles? All right, guys. Again, make sure you guys keep smacking that like button on the way in. Dude, we're going to hit 50 likes before open today. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. All right. All right. Market coming up a little. Nothing crazy. We might get a little day trade set up today. We might get one. 2 days in a row? Monthly timeframes, WM and Coupang. Yeah, CPNG on the monthly we've thought about before. I think I have alerts on that one. That's an interesting company too that we should keep a lookout for. How's actually PM doing? Yeah, I mean, I gave this one to you guys down here in one of those VIX Insights research reports. That's been nuts. So again, I mean, we can talk a little bit about the Discord right now. I mean, it's going to be different than anything that you guys have ever seen. I mean, you guys are obviously going to get the watch list on the currencies, so forex pairs, cryptos, the stock watch list of things that are about to explode before they do. But most importantly, I mean, you guys are going to have access to all the educational courses. We're going to do webinars on different trading and like personal finance, like actual finance concepts with you guys as well. The small account challenges. You guys are going to get those professional level VIX Insights research reports in there as well. This is all to make you guys well-rounded market participants, because that's the only way to have success. I see these people on the internet sometimes like talking about like trading and markets, and I'm like, you guys literally don't have a clue. Next week for Discord launch, that's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get all you guys in there that have hopped into the courses. Probably next week is when I'm gonna get you guys in there. So yeah, this is really your guys' last chance to take advantage of the 20% discount to all my education to make sure that you are able to get the Discord for free. So here you guys go. There's the link. The discount code is STV20. Yeah, like, I just see so many people getting led to the slaughter out there and just completely missing the point of the market all the time. And that's why most people's accounts will go up, come down, go down more, come up. You're still not at break even. You'll go down. It's just because of the lack of knowledge and information. That's really what it is. Information is the edge. Understanding how to read the information that the market gives you is gonna always, always, always be the best way to go. Always. All right. Let's see. Silver's looking good this morning. Silver's looking pretty good. I mean, I might say once those go up 100%, I might scale out of them, make them free, have some free silver contracts. That'd be nice. I mean, I don't think unless silver has another day like Friday. I mean, I don't think we're gonna be able to do it today, but you never know. USD JPY coming down like this is dangerous for the market. So you got to be worried about that. Same deal with yields kind of chopping around in here. So I'm not going to be doing anything on TLT, TBT, TMF as of right now. We did bottom and top ticket down in here, which was fun. But we'll see. Information is the edge. That's my favorite quote from Vix. Alfie, I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, and you guys will see it. Like understanding that information and the what the market is actually giving you, you can see it in your trading performance and in your way to read things. It's just you actually know what's happening and not just running around like a chicken with your you know what cut off. GME setting up. I mean, we could take a look at it. Nah, GME's not really setting up. I mean, I did give you guys GME right before it blasted off when it was setting up in here. That's not the same look. You're gonna need a little bit more out of GME for me to get interested in it. This one was nasty though. I mean, this thing went from what 17 to oh my 64. That's pretty disgusting. So, I mean, again, if there's going to be a stock that's going to explode, guys, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to catch 85% is usually what it is of everything in the market that's about to make massive moves. And then we have you guys for the rest of the 15%. So let's see here. Market movement, silver looking good. I want to see what happens with this today. Those are going to open up nicely. Nothing crazy, but I mean, they'll be probably slightly more green than they were on Friday. NWSA, take a look at that. Oh, and then Altria, hold on, is what somebody was talking about. Yeah, Altria looks good. NWSA, let's see here. That looks nasty. Yeah, these newspaper publishers look interesting. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, we've had McDonald's on the radar for a while. There it goes. I mean, this was on the watch list, I think 2 weeks ago for you guys. So again, finding stocks that are about to explode before they do. It's my gift and specialty. So this was on everybody's Swing Kings watch list 2 weeks ago when it was consolidating into here. So it actually might have been last Sunday. I could take a look, but it was either last Sundays or the Sunday before because this has been looking very, very, very good. Made the move. There you go. So again, it's all about finding things that are about to make the big moves before it happens. You never want to chase anything. Like we'll have people coming into the live chat sometimes like after we're already in a trade and they'll be like, is it too late? It's like, yeah, because you're going to be our exit liquidity, which is never what I want for anybody. Let's see. DraftKings is interesting. I'm not going to be looking to do anything on it today, but it does look really good. Will I not be trading today? If something looks good, I'll trade it. Yeah. It depends. It depends on if something fires off. I mean, we do have Jackson Hole on Friday, so I'm not going to go huge on anything. But again, it's all about like less trades, more profits. XLRE, yeah, that I mean, real estate's been looking interesting. Yeah, what's XLU? Because NEE is starting to okay. NEE is starting to give us that look again after we played it a couple weeks ago. That was a really good one. But again, I mean, that was when I got like those September contracts, and I know Todd nailed NEE here after our entry for like 500% in this nice little 3-day burst here. I mean, I was up, I think 180%, which was great, but I mean, I could have gone a little shorter expiration and nailed it. But yeah, NEE is still looking good here. So looking at those sectors is going to be important too, which obviously we're going to do. Obviously, we'll keep doing that for you guys. But yeah, it's going to be a lot easier once we have the Discord out for everybody. I can just bloop, there it is, right in there. So that's going to be out next week. So I hope you guys are excited for it and ready. You guys are going to learn a lot. You guys are gonna learn, especially, and again, those the daily recaps, the market videos that we have are back on YouTube. So those are gonna be happening Monday through Thursday. So again, make sure all of you guys have notifications turned on for the YouTube channel. We're gonna get those videos out for you guys every day around 6:30 p.m. Eastern. That's about when we're gonna be doing them for you. So let's see. We got another interesting week ahead. Silver's looking good. I mean, it can do whatever. I mean, I'm up a lot on these already. Nice little day one burst. Carvana, that actually could be setting up nicely. It's already moved. Already moved and didn't really give me a setup that I would have really wanted here. But yeah, that one looks good. If you were already in it, good for you. Good for you. Yeah, that could have been a good one. Qualcomm is one that I'm interested in. We could actually see the semiconductor starting to heat up again. I haven't taken a look at Nvidia. I usually don't trade it all that much, but yeah, Nvidia is looking interesting here. If that can flatline up here, I'd be interested. Same with a lot of the other Mag 7. Tesla. Tesla's one that we have to take a look at. Yeah. All right. I mean, I know you guys all nailed this multi-1,000%er on Tesla that I gave you a few weeks ago. Or it was last month or something, or 2 months ago, beginning of June or end of June. But yeah, if Tesla can give us that setup again, oh my Lord. I mean, I did kind of tell you guys for like a couple months that at some point Tesla's going to give us one of the best setups we've ever seen. And then you hit like a nice 1 to 20 risk reward. Just filthy, filthy. Morning, everyone. Morning, Caesar. How you doing, buddy? Wait, what? All right. Let's see. We got about 3 minutes to go until market open, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to get fun. You forgot to buy some Zim last Friday? It was earnings this morning, man. We can watch it. I just think the option chain is going to be really bad on it. So I'm probably not going to do anything, but that does meet the requirements for the post-earning strategy. So we'll see. AVGO if the 10 catches up. Yeah, I think Ralph was in on AVGO. Ralph had that one. Yeah, if the 10 catches up on AVGO, a lot of them. That's what I'm saying. Like these next couple of weeks, guys, if we can get through Jackson Hole, oh my, it's going to be disgusting. And it'll be fun. It'll be right when we launch the Discord. It'll just be Print City again, which it still has been. It's just like, it wasn't the time where like when I was trying to lose trades and then I would just nail them for 200%. MPWR. Oops, that's the wrong one. Yeah, I mean, you know the deal, Alfie. This one's the 10's got to catch up and this thing's got to consolidate a little bit more. Mo, good morning, man. All right, guys, 2 minutes to go. Make sure everybody's hitting that like button on the way in. Don't be a slacker. Help spread these streams out. Costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot. But yeah, this is your last chance, guys, to hop into the to all the education I currently have. Get that 20% discount and make sure that you don't have to pay for the Discord when it releases. Market's selling. Yeah, a little bit. K is consolidating nicely. Could be a good one. Yeah, let's see. That's not for me on that one. That needs to form a better range and then start to trade a little. Needs to let the 10 catch up and see what happens. But that could be one that just like this is a buyout, I think. Yeah, I think this might be a buyout. TMF, not going to be doing it yet. We've been I don't think I've missed a bond trade at all this year. It's not AMD's back in the red. That's interesting. So like the last one that we did was TBT, the bottom and top tick on that move up in yields. Right now, I'm not that interested in doing anything in the bond market. Not yet. I'll tell you though. When the bond market starts to heat up again, I'll tell you. Like, it's just kind of in no man's land. Like, this is going to kind of, like, TBT, we bought, I mean, this is going to look the same, but we can look at TBT. I mean, I was in on it down here, sold it up on this day, and I was done. Easy money. That's almost too flat. CRM and, Salesforce does look good. It just has earnings too close. Or no. Yeah, I mean, it needs to consolidate a little bit more. I don't think it's going to give us enough time. And then Crowd is another one. but it's just kind of moving up off of those lows there. All right, we got less than a minute to go. 3 seconds. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday. I hope everybody's ready for another good week. Ding, ding, ding. The market is open. Let's see what happens with silver here. That could be a fun one. Zim. I want to see what happens on the chain here. See if there's anything interesting on the option chain. I don't think there's gonna be anything, but we'll see. How's everybody's weekend? Mine was good. I was in the Cape. It's pretty fun, screwing around in Cape Cod. All right. Zim is just ripping here, up 17%. I mean, let's see if the option chain is updated yet. I don't think it is, but even then, I think the spreads are just going to be absolutely horrendous, which is going to tell us no, which is fine. Yeah, there's nothing on the chain yet there. We can give that one some time. SLV's moving up. I do have an alert here. It should be a little lower, actually. Right there. 3M's popping. Okay. Ooh, we got an alert. IBM's moving up. Yeah. I mean, if you got a little bit more time than I was looking at on the IBMs, I mean, you're looking good. I think I actually had like the 195s for this week at some point. I mean, I made money on the trade. I just ditched it quick. It just wasn't moving the way that I wanted it to. All right. What else we got? Yeah, IBM popped. Peg. All right, let's check that one. Utilities. Yeah, these utility names are looking really good again. But again, you almost need the recession. So that's the thing. One of the main reasons why we were able to nail the utilities trades was like everybody, like the market started freaking out about recession fears. So everybody flew into utilities. So it's like, okay, that's fine. And then my thing now is that going to happen again? First Solar, I think I have alerts on it, but I may not. Yeah, I do. All right. This is interesting. I do like how First Solar looks a lot. I don't know if I'm going to do it today. I do have an alert at yesterday's high. If we break there, I might get a starter. Do you think after a V-shaped recovery, we could see some consolidation leading into Jackson Hole? Yes, 100%. Marvel looks like it's consolidating. Oh, look at this. You guys coming in with the tickers this morning. Yeah, this one could be fun in a couple days. Altria broke. Yeah, it did. Where's PM? Is Philip Morris going? Yeah, there you guys go. Yeah, and again, guys, after you guys hop into the courses as well and take advantage of that deal, make sure that you guys request a follow at STV Swing Kings on Twitter, just to make sure that you guys are getting the watch list. Let's see. So all of you guys doing that, I'll take care of you guys after the stream. I've seen a couple of you guys come through. Yeah, PM. I mean, this was a great call. This is the other thing, and I kind of mentioned it a little bit before with like the Discord and stuff, but we're gonna do a lot of these single stock research reports too, teaching you guys more about long-term investing as well. That is also kind of my specialty. We might do all right, so I know we're gonna do a small account challenge with like just trading, which will be fun, but it's gonna be me being a degen. But we might set up like I might set up like a $10,000 like account where it's just like a long-term account and I just kind of show you guys how I'll navigate it. But we'll have it be like this. So it can either be and we'll probably vote on this once we start getting the Discord out for you guys. It can either be me being very active in it, where it's more so me taking position trades, or I kind of do it a little bit more like I do things now, where it's more like I buy stuff and I just don't plan on selling them at all. We could do a mix though. We could set up like, okay, maybe we use 10 or 20% of that account as like full discretionary position trades, things like that. So give you guys a little bit of a better picture of this is what is possible, even if you're operating under a longer term thesis. Zim is just ripping. So we're probably not going to be doing anything on that. ADP is moving here. Morrow says, hey, bud, been out for a month, but the Discord will be coming at the end. How will you join? I'm going to be emailing you the guys the link and the coupon code to be able to hop in, and I'll put it out on that private Twitter account for you guys. MCD calls up 600% this morning. There you go, Wade, sorry. But Wade, yeah, congratulations. Yeah, that was one from the watch list a couple weeks ago. That's an awesome one. Silver's looking pretty good. What am I up on this silver trade right now? So far, 50%. Okay, they're weird this morning. It says that they're only up 27%. That's interesting with silver moving up. Those could get a little snappy soon. ECL moved. Okay, let's check ECL. Yeah, it did actually. How's the chain on that? How is the chain on ECL? Is it terrible? They only have monthlies, yeah. So yeah, the chain's not very good. That would be a shares trade, but I do like that one. Yeah, but congrats, Wade. That's awesome. I like the long term stuff because that AMD you did just wow. Yeah, I mean, I bought that at my average on it is 11. Well, technically, my basis on AMD is 0, less than 0, just because of the calls that I sold. So I own it at a negative basis. Hyper One just signed up for the course. There you go, man. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, make sure that you request to follow STV Swing Kings on Twitter. And you guys will be good to go. But yeah, everybody make sure you're using that 20% off code. That ends what, in like a week and a half? But yeah, so technically I bought AMD at $11.39. That's where I have it. Palantir I bought at what? 15s? I should have bought more of it. SoFi we have in the 650s. So that's looking really good. We bought SoFi on this day here. Came up, came down. You guys knew the thesis, though. I was expecting this to drop. I was honestly hoping for it to drop more, sub 6, so I could buy more of it. But that's fine. There's a lot of other names that I'm interested in here, especially when we go into a declining interest rate environment, and there will be full write-ups, very similar to what I gave you guys on PM when I gave you guys the write-up down in here before it ripped. I mean, dude, look at this. This is like the equity appreciation on PM is what? You're up 24% on Philip Morris shares, and you have a what? 4.4% dividend. You're welcome. You're welcome. Did I go in on NEE? I did not, but where is it? I do like that actually. It's close enough to the breakout level where I'd be interested in it. Let's see. How do they? I want to see where the chain looks. I might take a little bit of it and sling it a little. I want to see if they'll play with me here. I don't think they will, but take a little starter and play. I do like that a lot. Come on, gimme. Come on, gimme. Gimme. They're not going to give it to me. You're going to now. All right, NE, let's see what you got. I do like that. Utilities have been looking really good. Yeah, good call there, Cole. I like that. Tesla puking. Oh, that's no fun. I want Tessie to give us. That actually could be good for us though on the Tesla. Yeah, that all right. I like that on Tesla. Tesla, if this can set up for us, oh boy, we could have some fun. Oh boy, could we have some fun on that. DraftKings, a couple more days we could get interested on that. Silver's pretty flat here. Market just flickering around. Caesar says, welcome to the money printing group. Yeah, there you go, Hyper One. And again, team, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in here. Makes it easier to kind of find all the new videos that we're posting. So you guys are gonna get a new one. What? Today? I mean, you're gonna get one every day. But then yeah, these public streams are gonna come to an end soon as well. All right, let's see. Yeah, I like that NE. It's coming down a little here though. That one's very small. I might add to it at some point. Clove? You can take a look at Clove. What's this doing? Whoa! That's a big move. I mean, we're not doing anything with this, but I mean, that's a big boy move there. Let's see. Can we look at NQ? Why? You got ES here. It's just screwing around doing nothing. There's no day trades to be had. Again, less trades, more profits team. I mean, and we can look at it. Look, same thing. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Hold on. What the heck is actually? Nah, I wouldn't have given it to you. I don't know what NQ just did, but whatever it just did. Okay. What just happened with NQ? ES is not doing anything there. And then NQ was just like, oh, I don't want to play anymore. That's interesting. What are yields doing here? Yeah, Ralph, I think they did. I like NEE too. I took a little starter on it just for fun. SLV, I still have those. Those have some time on them though. So we'll see. Those are already up nice. (2022) Jackson Hole Spy fell. Yeah, dude. I think we're gonna get something similar. Or I don't know if we're gonna get it, but we are in a, all right, I'll put it this way before the video. We are in a very, very, very similar market position. And Powell, I've seen, and where we are with the data in general, to where Powell has the ability to come out and do a 2022 like Jackson Hole switcheroo to the market. Yeah, this is breaking out here. Powell, that's interesting. How's the chain on it? Terrible. Chain is horrendous on this thing. All right, ES back up. Yield's not really moving around. USD JPY, let's see where this is. Yeah, that's dangerous. That's dangerous on the yen there. I mean, hedge funds are what? Net long, so they're making money on this, but which is strange that they would flip net long. Leibu moving up nicely. Yeah, that's off yields. I would say RKT is probably doing pretty well as well. Not bad, up 1% here. But yeah, we can take a look at Leibu. Biotech. Yeah, Leibu looking good. I mean, where did I get you guys in on Leibu? Down in here, 98. Yeah, Alfie, you do have a lot of takers. They just have bad chains. I'd be open to taking a shares trade. Just it would have to look really good. Does not sound real. No, it's not real. They didn't fully unwind the carry trade. That's impossible for them to have done that. Low in HD. Yeah, because HD gap down on earnings, came back up. Yep, HD looks good. HD, you let the 10 catch up here a little bit. We could have some fun on that. VST moving. Let's see. VST, I like. Dude, these utilities names look awesome. Where is XLU right now? I would assume it's giving it back a little. Nope. Nope. Let's see here. Yeah, my silver's only up like 21% right now, but that's fine. Pan W, we haven't traded that in a while, but that thing's been fun for. Ooh, Jacob, yeah, this thing can flatline for a couple days. Oh yeah, I'd be interested in this. And this is for those of you guys that are new coming in here. This is going to be the theme. You guys got to understand the biggest thing that you guys have to understand in the market is less trades, more profits. You should never be in here trying to scalp 1 minute time frames every day. Doing that, never. There is no edge in that. It's just not a smart way to be operating in the market. All alone taking these shares trades. I take shares trades sometimes too, Alfie. I take them. Palo earnings, do they? Oh yeah, today after Palo Alto could be a really fun one for post earnings. The carry trade quite a bit. Can you give a quick rundown of the carry trade? Yeah, it's carry trade. So think about it like this. So in Japan, there's really low interest rates. So let's just say I go out and take a giant loan and I have to pay, let's say, for example, 1% a year. Giant loan. I lever it up. I have a giant loan of Japanese yen. Okay, so I now have a bunch of yen. I convert it into US dollars and I go into the US Treasury market and buy bonds that are stocks, but let's just use bonds in this example because it's easier, and lock in a 4% rate of return per year. Okay, so I'm netting the spread, which is 3, but it's levered. So if I'm two or three times levered, that 3% can turn into 6 or 9%. Effectively, free money. It's not free money because interest rates will change, which is what happened when the Bank of Japan uh, increased their target rate from like 0 to 0.25. So then that interest rate goes up, and exchange rate risk. So let's say that the yen strengthens against the dollar after the time period that I put on that trade. Well, my position would actually be potentially red if it's going to go down enough to take away any of the gains that I'm going to have from that carry trade. It's basically taking out a loan for a very low interest rate, converting into another currency, buying something, either equities, so stocks or bonds, that's going to give you fixed income. And then collecting the what people have thought for the last 10 years is free money because the yen has been continuously going down and there were no signs that they were going to be increasing their interest rates. Now that has changed. Carry trade cash could be in Bitcoin as well. Yeah, it could be in anything. That's the safest way to do it over the last, let's say, 10 years has been bonds. Because if the yen is not going to strengthen and they're not going to raise rates, you don't have the issue like the equity risk if you're just going to buy stocks and then it tanks on you. So with bonds, you can get around it a little bit more, especially, and that's what I thought a lot of them were doing, but it wasn't. They went right into the equity market. So they're idiots, is what they are. They're really really big degenerates in these big hedge funds. Is effectively what it is. Net, that could be a real interesting one. Oh, I really do like this. I really do like this. A-Rock, great call there on net. I really do like that. Could be in real estate as well. Yes, Ralph, it could be in anything. But the safest option would be to throw it in bond. Well, real estate. See, then you're double levering though. So like, let's say that would actually be insane. If they then took the cash, used that cash as a down payment, and re-levered it. Oh man, that would be crazy. I don't even know if they would let people do that. I would assume that they would just because of how degenerate our markets are. One of Soros's $1 billion strategies, kinda. Soros, I mean, it wasn't really a carry trade with the when he tanked the British pound. It was basically him coming out with a narrative and then having so much money to force things to happen with the Bank of England. So, little different there, but sort of similar. Sort of similar. SLV looking good. NEE just kind of chopping around here. We'll see what happens with that. Market moving up. Let's see. I think it just ripped it a little bit. Yeah. Let's see. I've got time on the silver. Those are up 24%. That's good. That's good. Twilio looks good. It's a little wonky. It does. It's just a little wonky. You know, it's just like flickering around a bit much for me there. Little bit much there, Michael. And then Affirm is, oh wait, we don't want it on this. Affirm is that trade. This is probably going to be, okay. I mean, it did bounce out of our zone here. So I mean, maybe I missed it, but I did give this one to you guys back in here where sell through the zone, come up, consolidate, then blast out of it. Because it's this launch zone from this trade that I gave you guys. I still think though that a firm could give us a really insane setup going into Q4, like multi-1,000%. Very similar to how I called the Mara and the Tesla. I think a firm is going to be a really interesting one going into Q4. Right. And then you're talking about Walmart. Walmart could, yeah, I gotta let the 10 catch up on that one. Remember, we were looking at this one for the post earnings move, and it didn't end up doing it for us. SLV is trying to come up to 50 here, or 2650. That could be interesting. Yeah, a lot of ticker hunting today, which is good. Datadog. Let's take a look at that. Yep. Tighten up a little. I'd be a little bit more interested in some Datadog. You know, let that thing cook a little. Let it cook a little bit. All right. I don't think we have any news dropping at 10. Leading economic indicators. That could be a little interesting for us here. Yeah, I know, Michael, you bought some Affirm shares. Yeah, Datadog. I mean, interesting. KMI, Kinder Morgan. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, I do like that. I don't think we ever traded this one. I think we were just mapping it out. But yeah, this actually looks really good here. Oil and gas pipe. That actually looks good. How are things like Exxon, Oxy? How are those looking? Oxy's getting there. I think Exxon looks better. Yeah, Exxon looks very interesting here. And then what else do we have? USO. And then I want to take a look at natural gas too. Nothing here, but UNG has been an interesting one. It's just so volatile. It's tough to get the natural gas names right. You got to trade it almost like how we trade bonds. What's up with T-Mobile? I've looked at this a lot. It's a good one. It's a tough one to get right. Amazon. We can take a look at Amazon for you. That actually is starting to look really good, Shan. Yeah. Amazon. All right. So if Amazon can let the 10 catch up here a little bit on the daily and flatline a little, I'd be googly eyed on it in a very, very good way. Good eye there. I like that. Silver moving up towards day highs. NEE's trying to come back a little. All right, let's see. Market doing a whole lot of nothing. And this is why I say you got to make sure all of your focus, guys, the vast majority of your focus should always be on the swings, day trades after. You guys see, I mean, everybody eats it up on social media, those day trading videos, but always, always, always put your focus way more on swings. You're going to have much more success with them. There's much more of an edge because you can use information to your advantage. SLV starting to move here. Come on. Come on. Get your butt up there. I'd love to have another nasty SLV trade. We did it back in here. This one was a nice 500%er, but I haven't really traded silver a whole lot since then. NEE come back? It is. It's just chilling here. She's just chilling. Please, Bezos, don't screw us on Amazon again. Dude, Jeff Bezos was a real a-hole on Amazon up in here. He was not being very nice to us. Microsoft? Yeah, let's see. Oh my God, that looks good too. Oh boy. I mean, Powell could come in and rain on this parade here with Jackson Hole, but swings are always better. Why take a J trade when you can swing? The gains are bigger. Your win rate's going to be higher. You learn a lot more. You have a better picture of the market, which also gives you an easier way to have a higher win rate. It's mind-boggling to me that more people don't trade the way that we do. It's shocking. It really is. PALN? What's that? Logistics? Yeah. This is interesting here. That's an interesting one. NEE is starting to catch up a little. The heart rate thanks it too. Yeah, I mean, you guys see me in the day trading videos. It's like once I'm in the trade, all right, like we're gonna hit our 1 to 4 or 1 to 7, 1 to 8, or we're not. I mean, that's why that strategy has like 19, 20 winning months in a row. And I don't just say that. Like I show you 10 months of all the trades that were taken with it in those educational videos. And that's the most important part of it, I think. Like seeing those trades happen and how it does over time. And there's not like it's there's not a lot of them every month. Palantir's going. Oh, I love that thing. Oh man, this is another gem that I've given you guys over the years. Palantir down in like here. Oof. Oof, that was good. Dude, I thought I was going to get my Palantir shares here at 25. Nope. Nope, it's at 32. Darn. Should have just bought it. Charles Schwab. You guys know how I feel about trading banks. I like it. It's not a bad setup. I can throw an alert on it. SLV's getting up there. I'm telling you, I like silver. I like silver, man. If we can catch a couple of good days on silver, these could go big time for us. So we'll see. We will see. China's been stockpiling. It could be fun. And again, guys, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in here. We're slacking a little today. We're slacking on the like button a little. It's okay, though. We got a lot of new people in here. They don't know the deal. NEE just chilling. Market not doing anything for us here, but silver's looking good. So that's nice. DraftKings, that's doing what we needed to do. Tesla's doing kind of flipped there. I don't know why we have all these levels on here. I don't want any of that. Well, that level was fine. We can have that one there because that was our breakout level before everybody nailed it for multi-1000%. Let's see. You get way more stress day trading. Yeah, it's also literally impossible to blow accounts. That's the other thing too. It's like, guys, it's impossible to blow accounts. Everything that I teach you guys is built in a way where it's impossible to screw things up. Like, think about it logically. How would you do it? How could you possibly blow an account swing trading if you're risking 1%? You're never gonna have a day where there's that many opportunities. Even with the day trading strategy, you can't do it. You risk your 1% and that's it. There will not be 10 million setups in a day where they all hammer you. It's just not gonna happen. You might get 1 or 2 a week, 3 a week, and then boom. And the best part about it too is you really only if you hit 1 double TP in a month with the day trading strategy, you've almost guaranteed a green month. Usually it's like you need 1 double and then 1 first TP, and then you've almost guaranteed a green month. NEE moving back, SLV getting some resistance here at 26.55. Yeah, but that's why everybody prints so much money here. Keep it simple. Less trades, more profits. NEE is looking really. I want this thing to go. All right, I think it might. We'll see. The day trading strategy is mindless money printing. The back testing proves it. 100%, Andrew. Z, that's an interesting one. Zillow. With real estate, I could. Oh yeah. What about Remax? Because Remax has been another one, Ralph. That's been on your radar for a while, and David's too. Yeah, that's been an interesting one. It's just a little too whippy for me to want to trade it. There goes SLV a little. How much will the small account challenge be? Well, it'll probably do 1,000. And could you do the bigger account with 5,000 instead of 10? I'd probably do it with 10 grand. Yeah, SLV broke there. No, like I'd probably do the investing account with 10, but it doesn't matter. Like and again, the small account, it's going to be the kind of the same way that we do things here. And I seriously might blow it in a trade. Like, guys, the small account challenge is going to be fun. Like, it's not going to be like, oh, look, like it's going to be, I might risk like 15, 20% a trade on it and then see how crazy we can go with $1,000. And then we'll vote in the Discord on how you guys want me to do it with the longer term account. What I think would be the smartest thing to do would be to say, all right, we'll use 20% of it, so like 2 grand of the 10, to be a little bit more active. And then we take the other 8 and we craft the portfolio in a way that I typically would craft them. like sell puts for entries, manage trades that way, like have big thesis behind, balance it out with like I won't put any bonds in it or fixed income, so it'll still be very growthy. But we will have some dividend names in there if I can find some more good ones. Less than 1,000, there's a probability gets blown. Oh yeah, there will be very many. I mean, I'm not gonna say, hey, this is what I'm getting. It'll be the same thing where it's like the watch list that I give you. So what I will do with the small account is I'll say, like, we'll have the main watch list that we have, and then I'll be like, but these are the tickers I'm looking at for the small account channel. So I'll just like I'll chop it down and say these are the ones that look good for the all options, no share. It depends, Alfie. Like I may take some shares trades with it. Um, I probably have to get it. Probably have to throw it in a margin account though to be able to get the risk I'll need sometimes on it. But here comes silver looking good. NEE is starting to peak up here a little bit. So my silvers are up about 34%. That's good. Looking good on that front. The NEEs are basically flat. They haven't really done anything yet here. That I don't like. That's freaking me out on USD JPY. Oops. Let's see. Oh, you guys are crushing the like button today. Thank you guys. We're at 70. We're 30 away from 100. Thank you, team. I appreciate it. AAL thoughts? What is this doing here? Why are we doing this? It just keeps like, oh, it's because I was using it on like random nonsense. AAL. Oh, wait, I don't want it on here. Oops. That's interesting. I wouldn't trade this, but that's an interesting. I mean, we could look at the other airlines to see. No, this doesn't look good. Delta. I think Delta looks terrible, actually, but Delta doesn't look bad here. Delta's not looking bad. That I would be interested in if that could get a nice little move. NEE is trying to move up a little. Silver's looking good. Let's see if this thing can continue pushing for us. All right, we did get leading economic indicators, but I don't. Market didn't really like it there. Let's see what they were. Anything crazy? Leading index minus 0.6% versus minus 0.2 previous, estimated negative 0.4. So there was a little miss on there. So bad news is in full effect. No, yeah, the Southern company doesn't look bad. Uber, though, we could take a look at. Dude, there are so many potentially nasty setups here. Oh, my Lord, guys. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are ready. Yeah, silver looking good. New highs. New highs, silver. Yeah, these have some. They're up 34%. I mean, they're moving pretty slow, so we'll see. But it does look really solid across the board on silver here. Yeah, you guys like this. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to trade that one, but that one does look good. The SO. Yeah. Did anybody get shorter dated silvers? Because you guys that got the shorter dated silvers will probably be able to make it free by now. I can't just because I have more time on it. I think silver is going to chop around. It's just kind of the same thesis as the NEE in terms of the time to expiration on it. The first NEE, not the NEE that I have now. Docs. Let's see how that looks. That looks good. TMF is ripping. Well, yeah, yields are coming down. I wouldn't say TMF is ripping, though. It's up 1%. That's not ripping. It is setting up here, though. But for me, there's nothing to do on yields. When we're going to do a bond trade, I'll tell you. I mean, I did last time on TBT. That was a great one. Other than that, I'm really not looking at much. Silver, I mean, I'm in on the silver from down in here. I don't have shares of SLV. I have options on it, but this trade's looking really good. I grabbed some NEE this morning. It's small. It doesn't. I mean, I'm trying to pull a Todd on the last NEE. Todd, I'm trying to get like you on this NEE trade that I gave you guys here. Go a little bit shorter expiration on it. See what happens. So we'll see. We'll see if NEE can get some movement there. If it doesn't, I mean, that thing is sized for 0, so it doesn't matter. The silver trade could be really good. DraftKings looks good. Tesla, if it consolidates. Amazon and Microsoft, I like. So, but we do have Jackson Hole at the end of this week, so that's going to really drive everything around. But again, the market recap video that we have, or that I have coming out for you guys this evening is going to give you guys a really good picture as to what we're looking at this week. Yeah, Todd made 531% on the last NEE trade, and I was sitting over here with 180%. And I was like, "Hey man, I'm happy with it, but I should have just went with the shorter expirations to play around with and just nail it like Todd did." All right, we're up 40% on the SLVs. Those are good. Those are looking good for us. NEE starting to move back up. Never traded bonds. Well, I mean, we're not trading the bond futures. I was thinking about doing it, but I was like, yeah, I mean, I can get pretty similar exposure to trading something like TBT. So the TBT trade was a bond trade. TLT, I've given you guys some pretty dirty bond trades. IBM climbing, yeah. I mean, if you guys have the IBMs from last week, you guys are looking good. I mean, I entered it here. It moved up. It did all right. The contracts weren't moving very well, so I ditched it for a little gain. It wasn't like again, it wasn't anything crazy, but money's money. NEE looking for a new day high up here. That's good. How is XLU looking across the board? The utilities ETF. I mean, it's not really moving. XLRE, Ralph or Alfie's looking at PSN. Yeah, that's breaking. Oh, that's going a little there. I think SLV is going. Yeah, SLV is looking good. Where's NEE? Here she comes. Here she comes. Like, I think the bond futures too aren't that bad for like the overnight margin requirements. I think it's like 2,500 a contract. I think. I could be wrong, but I think some of those bond futures actually make it a lot easier to swing them. SMCI. You can take a look at that. Silver's getting some legs here. SMCI I like. SMCI I like a lot. Ford needs a little consolidation, but yeah. Silver's looking good for us. NEE's trying to get some movement here, which is good. Again, these stair steps. Up, flat, up, ladies and gentlemen. 43% on the silvers now. It's going to take a little bit for me to be able to get out of these for free, but I mean, we have a couple of real good days on silver. I mean, they're going to go if it moves, obviously. So happy to be back. I missed so many setups last week because you were on holiday. Yeah, the Nike was probably the best trade from last week. We bought Nikes here this day. So right as it broke this level, this 75.44 area, we just absolutely slaughtered Nike. I think I sold here third day in. That was great. Made them free here. Sold the rest of them up here. Really, really, really good trade on Nike last week. I think you guys on Instagram saw it. Like, I think it was 380% on the Nikes. Oh, also, this is something that we haven't brought up today. My new Twitter account. So those of you guys that think that you're following me on Twitter, you guys probably aren't. This is the new Twitter account here, ShortTheVix2. Make sure that you guys are following on that one and have notifications turned on. Why did NEE just 83.50? What? Why did that just flash? Oh, no, that's Cloud. Oh, Net. Sorry, Net, not NEE. I can't read. I actually do like that. Yeah, Net broke. I might do something on that. Small trades. Just take a bite of something. What's this? Oh, I don't need that, actually. The NEE was really good for you. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. We'll do it again. I mean, silver's looking great here. NE's going again. I mean, Cloudflare, if this thing gets going, that could be a really fun one here. And net just earned some free call swings. There you go. Yeah, I like this. So we'll see what happens with it. See what happens with it. I sniped it a little, I think. Yep, sniped it. That's nice. Don't discredit those fake accounts. Without them, Cole might not have found you. That's true. That is true. Yeah, NEE looks like it's got some steam here, so this could be a really fun one. If it breaks 84, comes up here to 84.71, we could have some fun on that. Market's coming up a little bit here. What are yields doing? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. You like earning free swings? Yeah. We were quick with net. Yeah. I mean, it's back down. It's going to do its thing here. I mean, looks good. We'll see what happens. It's not perfect A+ setup, but it does look good. So I've got a little bit of that. Some silver, some NEE. We'll see. We'll see. All these are size for 0, especially going into Jackson Hole later this week. So we got to be careful. We got to be careful. CVLT. We've talked a lot about that one in the past. Ford's moving, but I'm not going to be doing anything on that. This I like. I like CVLT. DNB. Let's take a look at this. It's a little too flat for me. That's just wild craziness and then chopping around. So very calm in the market, just kind of based on what we've seen recently. So we'll see if it picks up at some point today. But I mean, if net can break 80 or 84, start to get moving above there a little bit, that would be interesting. It's got some volatility on it here, so we'll see. SLV still looking really good here, up another percent today. I mean, you do have the day high; it's 26.76. The blenders are setting up. Are you talking about Shark Ninja again? Yeah, Shark Ninja. Yeah, so, I mean, we probably should have did the post earnings on Shark Ninja there. It just was so strange. I was like, all right, I guess I hadn't heard of it before. And I was like, I don't really want to be trading blenders right now, but I mean, we could do it. But yeah, that thing's looked good. If that thing can consolidate in here and start to give us a good look, I'd be interested in that. Net, I do really like here. I mean, if this thing breaks like 84.70, comes up to 87, that could get real fun there for us. All right, 46% on my SLVs here. That's nice. You collared a lot of shareholdings this morning, especially in tickers you would buy a lot. That's smart. Bullish on blenders. Here comes net at 84. Zillow making a move. I don't want to take too many trades today, so I don't think I'm going to be going for the Zillow, but the rate and real estate thesis would say that's fine. I don't think there is, Ralph. We've looked at that in the past. I don't think there is. Well, GovX is one. And then there was another one. It's GovX, and then there's another one of those that people have looked at before in the past. Yeah, Zillow is breaking. 3M is a mass play? Yeah, it is. I mean, net's moving nicely there. I'm up like 10% on those. Not bad. That's actually got some room. Tesla breaking day high. Yeah, we're not going to do anything on that, but that's interesting. I want Tesla to give us our perfect A+ look, and then we can have some fun on it. Because remember what happened the last time? It's just have patience. Have patience, and the charts will tell you where they want to go. Market selling back off a little. Silver's just holding at 26.70. I mean, if we can trade up to 27 at some point this week, I'd be pretty happy with that. Kind of happy with that progress on silver. NEE still looks good. Yeah, therapeutics makes sense. Yeah, there's GovX, and then there's another one for the monkeypox stuff. I forget what the other one's called. I just forget the name of it. KMI's going too. Yeah, this thing's starting to break. All right. I'm up like 16, 18% on my nets. That's good. I mean, if we trade up here to like 84.71, I might be able to make these free today. That'd be great. If this thing were to get some legs and go, that could be a real fun one there. That last remark is very important. Impatience has made you a lot of, yeah, 100%. Guys, just be patient. You don't have to fly around in the market every single day trying to take every single little 1 minute day trade setup like all these other idiots out there. Don't do it. It's just going to hurt you. Provango? What's the ticker? What's the ticker on it? I might recognize it if I hear the ticker. Cruise line short. I think we looked at them this morning and we looked at airlines. How's like RCL look? I mean, these look pretty solid for upside. RCL, CCL both look pretty good for some potential upside coming in. But also the monkeypox thing could be a little overblown. It's not like airborne. So I don't think they're gonna, it'd be a lot harder for them with and also apparently the lockdown nonsense that we saw over the weekend is not true. Like with WHO, the World Health Organization, I'm pretty sure that that's not true. Because I saw those alerts come through and I was like, oh, that's not great. And then like a couple hours later, they were like, yeah, that's nonsense. So I'll take a look at it, but I probably won't be putting any money behind anything like that just yet, unless something crazy starts to happen. Could be good to have a little exposure to, but I don't think so. Not yet. Net back down. So, well, that's the market selling there. NCNO. That looks good too. This is an interesting one back in here. That's a 1 to 2 probably. Yeah, 1 to 2. Ooh, Net's losing it there. Market getting whacked. Yeah, market giving it up there. Let's see. Silver came down a little. I didn't see any news hit. I mean, that's just probably market doing what the market does. Yeah, the only thing I see now on the newsfeed is just leading economic indicators. So again, not trying to do anything crazy this week pre Jackson Hole, but I mean, if there are setups there, like a net or an NEE, I mean, I'll take them. Just smaller size, see what happens with them. Make a little money pre Jackson Hole, and then kind of let things go. How does ES look on the daily here? Because that's also what I'm curious about. Yeah, I mean, we talked about this in the video. I really do want the 10 to catch up and to get a test of the 10. And see how it reacts. We did have these closes at high, so this was just straight short squeeze in here, which was interesting to watch. Ooh, net selling. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see. SLV still looking good. NEE still looking good. Let's see. You don't want to touch the market before Jackson Hole. You can take the only reason I don't like this is that's not really a trend. It's like, I mean, you could do it here. we could see where it is. Unless it's like really tight. Now that's 2 points of risk. You can take that one if you want. I mean, you might get stopped on it, but who knows? I mean, I might look at it if it lets me do it like in the next 10 minutes after the stream, I'd look at it. Dude, my computer hates me though. Like when I was doing that recording, like every single time I went to go say something, it would just lag out and I was like, "All right." Like I don't know why my computer's just been so laggy recently. It sucks. I got to get a new one. That's what I got to do. Market untouched for Jackson Hole. I see what you're trying to say there, Daily Taylor. I see what you're trying to do. You really look like LIF. That does look good. That does look good. Any East holding on here. This would be interesting to see if the market sells and then utilities get a pop. Yeah, I didn't even see this one get triggered, though. It missed you by a tick. Which, it'll happen sometimes. It'll happen that way sometimes. Ooh, utilities just lost it. Did any E come down? Nope. Here it comes, right back up. Oh, yeah. And then also, guys, the only thing that is going to be going up in price before the launch of the Discord is the mastermind. So if you guys do want that, just let me know. I'll send you guys the link. You guys will also get both the courses for free by hopping in there as well. Let's see. Alfie, I think you were messaging me about that. So yeah, Alfie, if you still need it, you just got to shoot me a message and I'll send you that link over. Right back up on the market. Didn't like that very much. It did not like that selling very much. How's it look on the 5-minute? Did they yank it up? No, that's just an opening and pop. I'd be a little worried about that. Dude, we're almost at 100 likes today on the stream. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody coming back in. I know when I post these videos, like everybody just flies into the streams again. I'm like, oh, hey. What's up, guys? Let's see. My nets are flat. My NEEs are basically flat. My silvers are still 40% though. Yeah, Alfie, that's where that discount comes in. That's why I give you the discount for it. And then I'm gonna see at some point, I'm gonna try and do something special for you you mastermind people in the Discord as well. Those of you guys that, I mean, we might do some like special what do you call it? Some like special private webinars just for you guys in there. We also, you know what we could do? We might keep the long-term stuff, the long-term like fun account for mastermind people. What a day trade. Michael, you got that one? Because on mine, when I drew it out, you missed the trigger by a tick. But if you got that just now, wow, that's great. That is great. You just ran right to TP. So it basically looked like this. So it was, what was your entry? Was it 55, 73, 75? And then you have about 2.5 points of risk. Your full TP is up here for a 1 to 7. What is this? 18.25 points. So basically 9 points in here is going to be your first TP. That's basically what it looked like. Michael, there you go, buddy. I mean, that's why that strategy has like 19 winning months in a row. Well, it's 20 now, I think. Nasty. So again, time's running out, team. You guys have that ability to get that 20% off. You guys are going to be able to hop in. TP1 already. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so there's the link The discount code is STV20 for those of you guys that still need to hop in. That sale's almost up. And you won't have to pay for the Discord when it releases. You guys are going to get it for free. Net's coming back up. That's nice. Are those nicely green again? Yep. Cool. Basically flat, though. Doesn't really matter. Dude, imagine you go take this high right now, Michael, and you just nail it in like 5 minutes. I'm kind of upset. You guys on the stream, you're, what do you call it? Distracting me from the day trades. You never traded futures before. Would you recommend a funded? I would get a futures broker first, Tradeovate and NinjaTrader, and paper trade on it for the 2 weeks that they let you do it for, and then if you want to do a funded account, sure. But yeah, my funded futures, guys. Let me grab the link for you guys for that too. If you use code VIX, you guys get an additional discount at my funded futures. But this actually ends up being cheaper than Apex with base. I think it's better rules than Top Step as well, or very, very, very similar. The only benefit with Apex is you can get more funding. But for those of you guys that just want to pick those accounts off one at a time, my funded futures is going to be epic for you. So there's that link there. The discount code is VIX if you guys want a couple extra % off on those evaluations. There you guys go. Dude, Michael, if this gives it to you there, it might. I mean, you're not that far away. You're like 7 points away. Silver and NEE both looking good here. Let's see. We could have a fun week. Yeah, but Alfie, I think if you're in the UK, you can use Tradeovate or NinjaTrader. I think. I don't know though. You'll have to confirm that for us. I think Eddie would be the one to know. NEE looking for day highs here. Yep, there it is. There she is. NEE breaking out a little here. Yeah, about 43% still on my SLVs. Those are looking good. Exxon breaking. Yeah, I can see that. EOG, we haven't taken a look at in a bit, but let's see. Yeah, that's moving too. Dude, these oil and gas names are interesting. Here comes Net. I'll throw an alert at day high just for fun. See if it wants to break. And then the real big level is going to be that 84.71 if it can get up there. SLV's moving. NEE still looks good. NEE, new highs. There she goes. Net looks like it wants it again. Oil. Yeah, oil's definitely running right now. Where's the dollar? Dollars. Ooh, dollar moving down very aggressively there. That's interesting. Actually, where's GLD on this? Did GLD come back up? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's down a little today, but net back to 84. Oh boy. This could be fun. Oh, Michael, dude. You that might be one of the nastiest day trade setups that we've seen on it. That's dirty, man. Bottom tick runs right to TP, and you're just done. Like, you're literally looking for a 1 to 7 on the second half of your position right here. 55.92. You break that, there you go. Here it comes. What am I trading? Everything. I don't know. I've got NEE calls, SLV calls, net calls. You guys just nailed this freaking day trade down there from the entry down at. You're on cloud 9. There you go, like Michael. How easy is it? Like those are the best ones. Yeah, 1 15-minute candle. You just nail it for how many points was this? 18 almost. That's disgusting. That's disgusting, man. See, I mean, again, you guys have the best trading education at your disposal there. It's up to you to take advantage of it. That was Michael. Did you hit the one on Friday too? The one that I was in that I posted the video on, the single TP one. You're probably gonna get your second TP here. I mean, the odds are in your favor. Because if you hit both of them, you've wildly secured a green month. Like it would be because you hit 1 to 4 on the first. This is 1 to 7 if you're about to hit this at the high. Natural gas line. Yeah, UNG, Boyle, those two. VRNT looks nice. See y'all next Monday. Yeah, this does look good. Yeah, Mike. There you go, buddy. Congratulations. You guys all deserve it. That's great, man. That's awesome. You did comment on the Instagram. Yeah, I thought that was you. Dude, you hit both of them? Jeez, man. Yeah, I got the one Friday. You guys saw that one. Nets looking for day highs. So is NEE. So is SLV. So, I mean, hey, you're 4 points away, Michael. 4 points away. But team, it is 10:30. We are probably going to be wrapping it up here. I mean, great start to the week. Shout out to you, Michael, for nailing that trade there. I mean, we've got some potentially really good setups coming into the end of the week. Remember, the daily YouTube videos on the broad market are back. So make sure that you guys have notifications turned on for the channel. SLV is looking good. NEE is looking good. Nets looking good. You guys that hit that day trade, there you go. That was absolutely filthy. But again, time is running out, team. The Discord is launching probably next week. So those of you guys that still need to hop in, get your 20% off of all the existing education and make sure you're not going to have to pay for the Discord when it releases, because all the course members there, everybody that has hopped in is going to get it for free. Everybody else is going to have to pay monthly if you guys do want to hop in. So there's that link. The discount code is STV20. Michael, TP2 there, baby. There you go. There you go, Michael. What a trade there for you. You guys were distracting me on the stream and I wasn't able to get it. So next time. But that's 2 days in a row of just absolutely filthy trades there. I mean, that's why that strategy has like 20 winning months in a row right there. Just how nasty that was. So guys, I will see you guys later. Remember, all of you that are hopping into the courses, make sure that, one, you turn the ability to receive emails on, because that is one of the ways that I'm sending everybody to watch this. When the Discord comes out, it'll just all be in there. But until then, make sure you have emails turned on and request to follow at STV Swing Kings on Twitter. Send that account a DM with your email, and then you guys are going to be good to go to get those watches there as well. NEE new highs. Net is looking for some highs here. So team, great day. We're going to keep it going for the rest of the week. We'll be back live tomorrow at 9 a.m. We'll have that video out for you guys tonight. But other than that, team, don't do anything stupid. Have a great rest of your day. It's great to see all you guys back in here on a strong